So here's a question for you. Who will take care of me when I'm old? That's a question facing many baby boomers right now who are either separated, divorced, widowed, or perhaps never married. But it's also a problem that could face those of us who are younger now and don't plan to get married, perhaps. Here to talk about the challenges and solutions as people age is Joy Loverde. She is the author of the new book. It is called Who Will Take Care of Me When I'm Old? Nice to have you here, Joy.
Thank you.
You know, it seems like a really simple question, but the answer is quite complex. What should people be thinking about as we plan for that time when we're much older?
Well, one thing we need to think about is it's not a stretch anymore to live to the age of 90. So financing a longer life is the first on the list. That money card comes up real quick.
And I got to ask you, I think a lot of people that I know, we are sort of in that sandwich generation. We're taking care of younger kids at home and aging parents. And that financial part is a big part of that equation. How do we talk to our parents or, about that financial part of planning when they're older?
You know what's interesting is if we didn't learn how to talk about money, if we didn't hear our parents talk about money when we were younger, there's a good chance that we'll consider it a taboo issue, and we have to learn to start to initiate the conversations. So just know that it's a good thing to start talking about it. Even if we just ask a question like, Dad, have you given any thought to how you would finance this time in your life? Or do you have any advice for me? Maybe there's something you could help me with.
Long-term care is very expensive in this country, as we know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then in your book, you talk about what you call the revolving door of relationships. What is that?
That means that the people who are in our relationships right now, in our families and our friends, sometimes they move. Unfortunately, many of them die. And we have to continue to get people in our lives to replace people who have been with us for so long. We don't think like that. We think people are going to be with us forever.
I want to go through some of the tips that you share with everybody in your book. Advice for adults with aging parents that I was just talking about, starting with safety first, and then we talk about lighting the way. So let's talk us through this a little bit.
You bet. So the safety first. Think about installing grab bars, balance bars as they're called, in bathrooms and in hallways. If you have a small pet, make sure that pet, make sure you know where that pet is at all times. And also, if you have a tendency to put clutter on the stairs, don't do that. Get rid of it.
Okay, and then of course you want to put lighting in the house. I like that last one. Be accessible. Put phones in bathrooms, kitchens, pretty much everywhere that you think you're going to be at a lot of the times.
Right. Those cordless phones come in a 3-pack. Put one in the bathroom, put one in the kitchen, keep one with you at all times, and keep them in the chargers.
Okay, so the book is out right now for people who are interested?
It is.
I cannot wait to read through it. Thank you so much for starting this conversation.
You're very welcome.
It is an important one. So thanks to Joy for being here this morning. If you'd like to see this segment again or learn much more about her book, just head on over to abc7chicago.com, or you can download the free ABC7 News app.